Hello everyone, myself Namneet. Today I'm going to explain about the intro part and the questions which are always asked by the examiner towards your intro part, that is part 1 of your speaking. Today I'm going to explain about some ideas and some innovative and constructive ways in which you can make your speaking more imperative. Firstly, please subscribe my channel if you want to get the good scores and if you want to complete your desire in order to go abroad. So let's start in for explaining about the intro question. So now मेरा topic है जिहड़ा वो है stage of life. ਲਾਈਕ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸਟੇਜਸ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਚਪਨ 'ਚ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸੀ, ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਸਟੇਜ ਆ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੀ, ਅਡਲਟ 'ਚ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਟੀਨੇਜਰਸ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਓਲਡਰ ਪੀਪਲ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ. ਫਸਟ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਇਜ਼ ਡੂ ਯੂ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਯੋਰ ਕਰੰਟ ਸਟੇਜ ਆਫ ਲਾਈਫ. ਲਾਈਕ ਇਹਦਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਦਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੋ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਆ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ. ਲਾਈਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਹੂ ਬਿਲੋਂਗ ਟੂ ਐਕੈਡੈਮਿਕਸ they should go that actually it cannot be wrong to say that as I'm student I have to face I have to follow the voluminous syllabus, so long hour sittings I have to devote towards this. I'm not enjoying properly about my current stage of life because I can't give the proper time towards my laser pursuit which always add just charm in my life. So quietly I can say that I'm not enjoying my current stage of life due to having a heavy burden of my studies. अगर कोई वर्कॉलिक पर्सन है तो प्रोफैशनली पोजिशन ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ yes definitely I'm enjoying my current stage of life because as I'm working like as this and I have a handsome salary because I have indulged in lucrative profession, so that's why definitely I'm enjoying my current stage of life. The current stage of life is being enjoyed by me. Next question है, in what stage of your life were you the happiest? I think childhood stage is one of the stage where I was totally happiest and I was more happy because at that time I was totally free from any type of responsibilities, worries, and I was totally depend on my parents, so that's why these days were more grooming as compared to other stages of life. Which stage of life do you think is the most important? I think teenage and growing age and stage when we are starting growing, we are started to grow is more important and more crucial for everyone because at that time all holistic growth always booming in this stage and we can nourish our skills only this stage. So if the people have a great knowledge and if the teenager are flourishing by leaps and bounds on the path of progress, not only academically but also personally in their personal traits and characters, so in this way we can say that this is one of the stage of life which is more indispensable for everyone. And because अपनी ਜਿਹੜੀ success of life है always depend on this stage of life. Next question, what's your plan for your next stage of life? Well, as I'm student, recently I have completed my senior secondary where a lot of experience have been gotten by me, but my experience is up to national level. I want to get the international exposure in my further studies, so that's why I would like to go abroad. This is a most dominant plan of my life and the plan of my next stage of life. So a sige stage of life the questions. Next है taking rest. How often do you take rest? As I mentioned earlier, like ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ as I'm student, so stiff syllabus is being followed by me, so that's why I do not take the time in a day in order to take a rest, but I just take a break for 15 to 20 minutes in a whole a day where sometime I like to take a little bit nap and I love to pursue my laser pursuit in order to rejuvenate my tired mind from the monotonous of daily routine. So I think near about 30 minutes usually I spend in order to take a rest. What do you usually do when you are resting? Well, numerous type of activities are done by me while resting. Like first of all, I love to listening to the music because it is my leisure pursuit. And on the other hand, sometime I read the books when I am resting, in order to improve my thoughts. I love to watch some of the videos of which always motivate me when I lose my heart. And other activities, like I play some of the games on my mobile phone while taking a rest. Next question है, do you take a nap when you are resting? Sometime, not every day. Once in a blue moon, I take a nap in a whole day. How do you feel after taking a nap? As usual, after taking a nap, my mind is totally revitalized and my energy is channelized completely. In this way, I feel fresh after taking a nap. So next question है, home country. Which part of the country do you like to live? Well, I'm living in northern part of India. That is very nice. That is known as a Punjab, and I love to live here. So that's why it is one of the part where I always like to live. What makes you feel proud of your country? Some of the sant and saints who have taken a birth on my home place and on my nation also, these type of things always make me feel proud. Not only this, but also some of the patriots and some of the soldiers who have laid down their life just for the freedom of the nation and just for the save and for providing the security to the public. These type of terms always make me feel proud towards my nation. Not only this, but also India is known as a rich culture, so that due to having a high traditional and cultural uniqueness, I always make feel proud. These type of terms always make me feel proud towards my nation. Next, what makes you do you know the history of your country well? Well, it's not my cup of tea to know properly about the history, because I do not like it. To learning more and more about history, I just know about some extent. Like I just know about on the state level about the history of my nation, but I do not have enough knowledge because I'm science student. I did not have read enough about the history, so that's why I can say that I have a little bit knowledge, not enough, regarding the history of my nation. Next question, will you stay in India in the future? As I mentioned earlier, I have a plan in order to go abroad for getting the international exposure in my studies. So that's why my future plan is that I would like to go abroad. I want, if I get a chance. So that's why in the future I would like to stay in international nation like Canada and Australia also. Next question, window view. What sceneries can you see from your window of your room? As I mentioned earlier, ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, as I live in countryside area. Here a lot of scenic views can be enjoyed by the person, and I can see some of the scenic view from the window of my room, like rising the sun and sunset also, and after the rainbow also can be appear in the sky. These type of scenic views also can be experienced by me from the window of my room. Not only this, but also I can say that my room is just present near about the field, and from the window I can know about the bloomings of the flowers which are always bloom during the crops, because most of my area is depend upon the agriculture field. So these type of scenic views can be enjoyed by me from the window of my room. Do you like to watch the scenery from your window? Definitely. I love to watch the sceneries like natural, which always show the natural beauty of the nature. In this way, I can enjoy the lap of nature, like twinkling the star. That is a fabulous scenery at the evening time, which I can observe from the window of my room. Do you want to live in the house with the beautiful window view? Definitely, I'm living in the room where a lot of scenic views can be enjoyed by me. But these scenic views are just rare. But if I get a chance to live in a great scenic view, live in a room where a lot of scenic view can be experienced from the window of the room, I would like to definitely shift in this room. How do you feel when you can't see any beautiful? I think I feel dull and bored, and my life can become dull, like lamp without oil, word without being, without the scenic views. Because always after seeing the scenic view, my mental power always channelize, and my energy always re-energize. I always forget my tensions, worries after seeing the beautiful scenic views. So in this way, I can also rejuvenate my tired mind because they left the soothing effect on my mind. If I do not experience these type of terms, I think my life can become word without being like. ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਆਪਾਂ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਨੇਮਸ ਬਾਰੇ. ਇਜ਼ ਇਟ ਈਜ਼ੀ ਫॉर ਯੂ ਟੂ ਰਿਮੈਂਬਰ ਦ ਨੇਮਸ ਆਫ ਦ ਪੀਪਲ? ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਨੀਦਰ ਈਜ਼ੀ ਐਂਡ ਨॉट difficult in order to remember the name. The people whom I meet again and again, and whom I used to visit him or her. So at that time it is a piece of cake for me in order to remember the name of the person. But on the other hand, when I meet the people rarely and once in a blue moon, so at that time it's not my cup of tea to remember the name of the person. And some of the people also have a typical name. At that time I forget the name of the person. How do you remember the people's name? Like by meeting or by facing, and I remember the name of the person, by seeing the feature of the person. How do you feel when people can't remember your name? I feel very happy because at that time I think that my name is so unique, and it is not possible for everyone to remember my name. I feel happy if anyone can't remember my name. Do you often forget the people's name? Yes, as I mentioned earlier, I'm neither good and nor bad in order to remembering the name. So sometime I forget the name of the people whom I meet rarely, and sometime whom I have met for a long time. Next question are reading. Do you like reading? Definitely I love reading because it is my laser pursuit. It always improve my ideas, and some of the moral values are also conducted by me, and I am motivational person. I always love to take the motivations from the books, and books are considered as an ocean of knowledge. Next question, do you like to read at home or in other place? Well, it depends on the condition. When I am alone at my home and nobody present in order to interrupt me, so at that time I prefer to read, and I prefer to do the study at my home. Otherwise I love to do the study in the library, because pin drive silence, which is essential in order to concentrate very well on our studies, which is mandatory, always can be contained by the person just in the library. Next, in what places do you think it is difficult to read? I think in the public places where there is overcrowdedness can be experienced by the person. Here it is very difficult for the person to read and to concentrate on the reading. Do you like to read by yourself and with others? Well, as I mentioned earlier, it is my laser pursuit. Whenever I want to spend my time with myself, and whenever I feel lonely, I feel bad, I love to read the books. So definitely my all preferences goes towards the reading alone. Next question is getting early. Do you often get up early in the morning? Definitely not extremely early, but I love to get up early in the morning. At 5 a.m. I love to wake up, because I believe that early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy and wise. Next question, what do you usually do when you get up early in the morning? Usually, firstly, when I get up early in the morning, at that time I brush my teeth. After that, I do some of the exercise in order to channelize my energy and in order to improve my stamina of work of my body. In this way, I can concentrate very well, not only mentally but also physically, because physical fitness I can obtain from the exercises, and not only physical fitness but also my mind is totally flash out from the worries and the tensions after doing some of the part of the yogas which I always take in the exercises. Next, do you get up early in the early on weekends? Well, it's quite difficult for me to get up early in the weekends, because in the weekends I do not have a daily routine and I do not have a hectic schedule. For example, on Sunday I usually have a holiday, so I love to get up not very late, just not extremely early, neither extremely early and nor very late. I love to get up at 6 o'clock in during the weekends at in the morning. Which morning do you like the best in the week? I think Sunday morning is best in my week, because at that time I'm totally free from tensions, worries of the whole day routines or my hectic schedules. Also, at that time, I also have a lot of time in order to spend with my family and on my leisure pursuits also. So that's why Sunday morning is best for me, and I love it a lot. And I really wait whole the week in order to take the Sunday. Next question, next topic है new activities. Do you like to try the new activities? Yes, some of the new activities are done by me because they are just deal charm in my life and some of the excitement in order to do something new and something excitable. So that's why I love to do the new activities. Next question है what activity would you like to try? किहड़ी activity है जिहड़ी तुसी try करना चाहते हो? I would like to try the swimming activity because I have a hydrophobia which I want to overcome. It is one of the activity which I would like to do in the future. What activity did you do when you were a child? Well, a lot of activities were done by me when I was child. Like I used to play with football, and I also played with my video games, and some of the activities like I loved to play with my with my cousins, also with my friends. ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ singing. Do you often sing? Well, I'm not professional singer. I love to singing. I am bathroom singer, so I love to sing a song in some of the situations when I'm very happy, like after taking a extremely good result. I love to sing the songs, and at that time I am over the moon totally. ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ when do you like to sing? As I mentioned earlier, how much time do you spend in the singing every day? I don't think so I spend too much time in order to sing the song every day, because I just spend 2 to 3 minutes while taking a bath. ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ is it difficult to sing well? Definitely it's not my cup of tea to sing well, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm not a professional singer. Next, do you want to be a singer? No, I do not want to be a singer, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm not good in the singing, and I do not have enough knowledge in order to become a singer, and I do not have a melodious voice which is always requirable in order to become a singer. So that's why I do not like to become a professional singer. Properly समझ आया होगा. If anyone have any kind of doubt, then comment on my video, and if any candidate wants to take the guidance regarding any type of module in order to boost your score, please tell me by subscribing my channel and by commenting on my videos, so that I can complete your queries and doubts, and you can get good scores in order to complete your desires. Thank you so much.